Let's dive into the configuration files now. Now, in the configuration files, the first section corresponds to the data property. So you see the first field in there is specifying the location of your DICOM data. So this should be the path to the folder that contains the data for all your patients. So you see an example here. This is the expected arrangement. So you have a main folder and inside you have subfolders for each of your patients. Now, in the content of each of the folders does not have to organize like the one that you're seeing here. But if you do like this, you can actually run one of the scripts for anonymizing, which I'll open in a second in a different video. And it can actually organize the data for you, or it can anonymize it and organize it as well. So yeah, the data folder should again contain subfolders for each of your patients that you specify that in there. The second field is the data ID, and the third is the description. These two fields get used to name the data set when it gets stored in the destination folders for your Radiant project. So in Radiant, you can actually specify the destination for raw, preprocessed, and results. This mimics how the NN unit segmentation tool works. If you don't have those specified in your system, like for instance, if you didn't specify that in your batch RC file, then the Radiant package is going to build a temporary folder like the one that I have here, and actually create those folders for you. And inside is going to be storing the content for the data set. So notice that I have data ID as 95 and description as liver data. And here, because I ran my tool already, I have a folder for dataset 95, and after that you see liver data, which comes from the description that I gave the data. If I was to if I was to work with a different data, let's say cervix, and I decided to use the same ID and a different description, I will get an error, and the tool will tell me that that number was already used, so I should use a different one. So this is the data property field, and it's an important field to make sure that your data sets are organized and that the code knows what to do and what to use.